You know, one of my favorite directors out there is Edgar Wright. I've loved just about almost all of his movies. The only one I didn't love. What was the last one he just did with Anya Taylor-Joy? Remember that one of those kind of a psychedelic murder mystery, and it looked like there was like some time shifting in it. Anyway, I can't remember the name of it. A lot of people loved it, and that's great. Last Night in Soho.
Yeah.
Experimental Films 123 was the first person to put that in. Last Night in Soho. Didn't love it. Didn't love that one, but I pretty much love almost every other movie he's ever done. You know, Baby Driver is horribly underappreciated. That movie's fantastic. Then, of course, all the movies he did with Simon Pegg and Nick, and
sure.
I just love the guy's filmmaker. Anyway, his new film, he's making with one of the hottest guys on the scene right now, Glen Powell, as they are doing an Arnold Schwarzenegger classic remake of The Running Man, and now we know when it's coming out. Our friends over at Joe Blow just wrote the following. Paramount Pictures has announced a handful of new release dates for its upcoming films, including Edgar Wright's remake of The Running Man starring Glen Powell. The much-anticipated flick will be released on November 21st, 2025. That's basically only a year away.
Yep.
That's coming out sooner than I thought it would. Because I honestly didn't even know that they had started production on this, or if they have started production on this. But I'm sure they've got a lot of work done on it. They probably got a lot of previs and a lot of all that kind of stuff worked out. And I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to this, and I'll tell you why. Besides the fact that the number one person responsible for making a movie, good or not, is the director. Not the only person responsible, but the main person responsible. And I have all the faith in the world in Edgar Wright. Everybody's got a bad day at the office. I didn't love Last Night in Soho. That's fine. But I just trust this guy's sensibilities. I love his timing, his sense of narrative. I just love the guy. Also, I'm really becoming a fan of Glen Powell. Now, is he going to win any Oscars? I don't think so, but I think he's got really good on-screen charisma. I think he's going to do a good job. But the other reason I'm kind of looking forward to this is because Jonathan, hold an unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
Me?
That happens. That's been known to happen.
Me having an unpopular opinion? There was another remake of an Arnold Schwarzenegger classic film that they did 10, 11, 12 years ago with Colin Farrell and Walter White. Bryan Cranston was in it. And what was the name of that one again?
That was Total Recall.
That was Total Recall.
Yeah.
And you know what? I did not mind Total Recall.
I think
Do I think it was great?
No.
I'm not going to say it was great, but I liked it. I had fun with it. Did you get a chance to see it?
I did. I mean, we're going back a while now.
Yeah, it's been a bit since that movie came out.
Trying to bring him an image here, but yeah, that was the image of him there. Apparently, that's a signed image of him, but
that's before he let himself go and became the Penguin.
Yeah, he really let himself go.
Can you still believe that guy's the Penguin?
There is only moments when I'm watching it, I'm like, there he is. I see him in those eyes.
There he is.
But honestly, there's a lot of times where I'm like, this is just what the actor looks like. You know?
Yeah, that's what he looks like. And so look, somebody's taken an Arnold Schwarzenegger classic, and let's be honest, the original Total Recall ain't exactly Shakespeare. But they made something that was kind of fun to watch.
Yeah.
If they could even just give us that for The Running Man. And you know what? I think when you look at the theme and the story of The Running Man, I think it's better suited as a movie today. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Life 360 Tile Trackers. So when I go out, I often bring my little backpack satchel. It's small and just big enough to hold my iPad, a backup battery, my wallet, and a few other things. Anyway, last year at a poker tournament, I thought I lost it. I freaked out for over an hour until I finally realized I had left it in the car. I wish that I had Life 360 Tile Trackers back then. And that's why you need Life 360's Tile Trackers. It's perfect for keeping track of all the important stuff that always seems to go missing. Keys, wallets, backpacks, you name it. If something's nearby, nearby, just ring your tile through the app, and if it's far away, you can track it on the map. Super simple. I've even got an electric bike that I keep in my backyard that would be pretty expensive to replace, so I slapped a tile tracker on that too. Instant peace of mind. And here's another thing I love. Unlike some other trackers, Tile won't alert thieves with notifications. It's great for families because it's not just about tracking stuff, it's about that peace of mind. So if you're ready to family-proof your family, head to tile.com and use the code Campea to get 15% off your Tile trackers today. That's tile.com, code Campea. Than it even was when it came out. So I think there's some potential there. I'll say this. I don't know the casting of the movie. But remember who the bad guy was? Richard Dawson. The host of Family
In the original,
Feud.
the host, yeah, you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah. Richard Dawson was the bad guy.
Yeah.
I thought he was good. So I'm really curious to see who they're going to make their villain in this, who they're going to cast as the villain. So I'm down for this. And the thing is only like, again, I didn't think it was going to come out to sometime into mid 2026 to late 2026, but it's coming out. It's just basically your way. Question is for you guys. What do you think? Are you looking forward to this movie? I'm going to admit, I actually kind of am. I'm not going to say it's going to be on any most anticipated of 2025 lists or anything like that, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. However you guys think about it, jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. I'm already seeing a couple people in the live chat saying Steve Harvey should be the villain. That's actually kind of perfect.
Yeah.